You have here under setup general ledger module, setup, financial dimensions. You have here also financial dimensions. We have here many financial dimensions. We have financial dimension for business units, which include all our business units. We have here the financial dimension name and the financial dimension values. We have civil construction, infrastructure, Jeddah, logistics, corporate service, head office. Okay, this is our business units. Clear? Where is our departments? Our department is here. We have here CEO office, business development department, commercial and quality department, contracts, cost control. This is all our departments. You can ask no problem.
Financial dimension. In micro, let's say, we have one financial dimension. Responsibility center. Here, project or head office. Here it's a different setup. Same logic, but different setup. It is by first business unit, then under the business unit you have either department and then the project, cost center and department. Yeah. Let's say, give them an example. Like the business unit, let's say we have all projects except for Metro, they fall under the civil construction business unit.
Okay.
Under the civil, you can select, you go, let's say, deeper in the, like a tree. You select the project. Under civil, you have, let's say, any project, Cordoba.
Yeah.
Okay. And under Cordoba, you can have departments.
Yeah, electrical, mechanical, or
he will show you what are the various departments.
This is the values for departments.
Okay. Can we go for projects?
If you go to for projects,
by order.
By order, okay. What we'll see here by order and the transactions.
Okay.
This is our projects.
Okay. Let's say Riyadh Public Transport Control Center.
Riyadh Public Transport Control Center. This one is for project. Okay, so if you enter transaction for project call, system will ask you for which business unit, for which department, for which project.
Okay, and under this project, what we have choices to...
What you need to add?
Electrical, mechanical.
Electrical and mechanical will be included here. It will be here. 1 minute. It will be in the business unit. Civil infrastructure.
Can you go to department, please?
Department.
So let's say you want to book. You paid somebody from the planning department, any cost, anything it can be. So you want to charge it to that project or to that department. You select financial dimension. First financial dimension to be the business unit.
Yes.
Which project? If it's Cordoba, so it is civil business unit. Then you select the second financial dimension, the project.
Okay.
You select Cordoba.
Okay.
Then the third financial dimension, the department, let's say. You select which, if it's, I don't know. Warehouse, eh?
There is no civil electricity.
It's a business unit.
لا عم نحكي انه افترض if we have concrete as cost, okay, where we charge it?
But I want to charge it.
Okay.
No way.
Let's say
I will let you answer your question. You will answer your question. What do you want to do? What is your transaction?
Concrete as first business unit, it's civil.
Okay.
Okay. Then Cordoba.
Okay.
Okay. After Cordoba, what we choose from this?
What do you need? You can go by either department or cost center, if you need. If you don't need, you stop at.
If I want to charge it as a civil work, it's a civil.
Now you selected already the business unit civil construction.
Then another question. If I have electrical materials, I bought electrical materials.
Okay.
Okay, first one it's civil, then Cordoba, then I want to put this cost for electrical cost.
But they already selected the account as electrical.
See here in the main account.
Doesn't make sense.
See here in the main
You
account.
posted debit electrical expense for the business unit civil project Cordoba. So what else do you need?
If they want to see how much we have cost electrical, all electrical on Cordoba project.
Okay, you go select which account you want on which project.
Where is electrical
So
accounts?
it's like you see it as like a picture with a 3D dimension or 4D dimension. Right? So you can select either account with financial dimension or so you can.
See here you have here under project cost you have direct material cost. You have here construction materials,
Okay.
aggregates, spare parts, cements, chemicals. You have here also electrical here also.
What financial dimension required for each account, it's already predefined. It's already defined in the system. What you just need is to feed it. Let's say
You have here also, you have here.
فهمت شو قصدي؟ بدنا مثلا يعرفوا قد ايه مكلفنا نحن الكتريكال كوست على كوردوبا. بدنا نشوف نحن الفيش
you already selected the account.
بكون انا وقت فتحت هذا الفيش يعني تنفترض انه هذا الفيش كوست اوكي وقت بكون فتحته بكون محدد انه هذا الكتريكال مثلا او شيء هيك.
شو فيش؟
انه فيش كهرباء هو ريليتد
answer yourself. I gave you an invoice for electrical supplies. What do you do? How do you post it? Debit through.
Debit cost, credit supply.
What cost? Which cost?
Materials that I bought.
Which material?
شو هي كانت؟
Electrical supply.
Okay, electrical materials, debit, credit
Wait,
supply.
debit on electrical. Then you have to select which financial dimension. You cannot have it like this.
Okay.
Here we'll ask you which business unit, which project, and even maybe sometimes we will ask you which cost center or which department. Okay. So you can see it from all angles. If you want to know which material, which kind of type of material, you already selected electrical, so you have your answer. You want to know by electrical, but which project? You also have your. The answer is there. You select, I need the financial dimension, Cordoba. Okay. So you will have the result.
So system will not allow you to capture the transaction without defining required dimensions as a minimum. Suppose for material you need to know the project.
Yeah.
And you need to know the business unit where it will post.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how it will go. Like same way table. Table it will ask you business unit, project, department. Those are minimum.
Yeah.
So department sometimes it is not applicable, so you can say NA, not applicable.
Not applicable.
Okay, but it will ask you, system will ask you.
The minimum required is business unit project. Okay. You cannot put, this is the least. Okay.
Okay.
So all your asset liabilities, income expenses must be capturing the dimension, financial dimension. Like this.
Okay.
Okay. So here you have the main accounts and the related dimensions will be. We have the financial dimensions. Okay, we have financial dimension for bank loans. This is the values. Bank loans. Each transaction will hit bank loan system will ask you about which loan. Okay. This is business unit. Financial dimension for business unit. Civil, infrastructure, Jeddah, logistics, corporate service head office. You have here cost centers. This is the cost center values. Camp 1.
Can you go to business unit? I want to discuss on that.
This is business units.
Finish it quickly. I have questions on that. Now, here, this is what you said. This is the business unit dimension, right? We can say, what is this? Can you just click on this?
This is with shared values.
Level of dimension. Okay. So what will happen if I link it to the company?
As you know, this system does not depend on one legal entity. It depends on different legal entities. Okay.
System depends on
different legal entities. What is the meaning of different legal entities? Different companies, and this system is depend on the shared values. What is the meaning of shared values? You can create one chart of accounts, but this chart of account is shared for multiple companies.
Correct.
Okay, so you can create
Okay.
one chart of accounts, and you will use this chart of accounts for several
Legal entities.
legal entity companies. Same for dimensions. You can use this dimension for this company or multiple companies.
Okay. So if I apply this dimension,
This
to
shared
company-
value, it will be for all companies.
Okay.
Okay, if you say this dimension
Company,
for
and
specific
I link
company,
it to here.
you have to select which company you will use this financial dimension.
That's okay. So tomorrow, if I create another company, which may be double SLTC.
It will be shared.
Please let me ask my question. I'm
Okay.
not asked my question. So here, if I create another dimension and link it to that company specific, it will be applicable for that company only.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
That system gives me capability. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now here, these all business units are created under one company, SLTC.
No, his system asks you about this specific dimensions value,
Yes.
not the dimension itself. This is the dimension for business unit. System, what is the shared value? About the value, not the dimension. If you create this logistics PM, system will ask you this logistics PM will used as a shared value or for specific company for the value itself, not for the dimensions.
I didn't get you clearly. That is the question I want to understand. Please explain to me.
Okay, you have here under legal entities.
One legal entity we have. This is the reason I asked you to explain us
Okay.
the organization. How system is structured in organization. You know, in finance, in general ledger, the company structure is very, very important. How
Yes.
you set up your company. So which will be referred where? Because we have a linkage, you know.
You have here one legal entity for SLTC.
Correct?
Okay,
Okay. Now this legal entity
you
will
have
what?
you have operating units, which is business units. This is our business units. Okay,
Why business units are like this? Business unit is only.
we can make it as a hierarchy, no problem. You can use it as a hierarchy.
We need hierarchy actually.
Okay.
Why? Because how the company structure. Somebody give you company structure or not?
Let me check. I will check.
You need to check. So first is the legal entity, Saudi Lebanese Daru. Okay. Under that there are 4 or 5 whatever described business units.
This
Okay,
is the
one
business
civil
unit.
construction, one infrastructure, Jeddah, equipment and machinery. 4th is head office.
Okay,
So those
business
should be
unit.
So those should be sitting as a second level hierarchy.
Okay,
Under each business unit, there is a one-to-one relationship actually. So one business unit refers to one company only.
okay,
Okay.
Clear.
Similar way, every project, we have got around 30 projects, whatever is listed. Every project relates to one business unit only.
okay.
So if I say Kurtuba, it goes to civil construction business unit. It doesn't go to infrastructure. It doesn't go to Jeddah.
Yeah, clear.
Clear? So this is one-to-one relationship. Only one business unit, which is plant and machinery or machinery equipment, that caters to all business unit, all projects.
Yes.
Correct? And this business unit makes invoices to projects and make invoices to other business unit. So this is how the setup should be. Mohammed
Okay,
Fuad,
can you give me this Excel sheet?
I will give you.
Okay.
So Mohammed Fuad, I believe he has not set up this way. This is the requirement, and this is what, if you remember, he give you one paper.
Yeah, deliverables.
Deliverables. So this is also described here.
Yeah, I have already checked these points, and I need only the Excel sheet for each.
Which will describe the relationship.
Yeah, the
I'll give
business unit and the related projects. Okay.
you. I'll
For
give you-
example, if you open this business unit as a dimension, system can open only the project related to this business unit.
that is what we need.
That's what we need.
So basically, the typing mode for the people will reduce if he only select Kurtuba. Business unit automatically selected. He doesn't have to type business unit.
No, it will not come like this.
I'm
System.
trying to understand those issues because here the goal is to reduce the manual labor. Like why he has to choose 2 fields if one can use it. So this is where we need to understand the system. What capacity it has to help us in moving fast.
In order to moving fast while using transaction, system will filtration the results. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, if you select business unit,
1. So it will show the project under it.
yes. It will come like this.
Ah, okay. So it works like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We can make it like this. No problem.
Even we asked for that if this type of or this account requires 2 financial dimensions only, let's highlight only those 2 financial, not
Correct.
all, so we reduce the errors.
Yeah, yeah, it will reduce the error, of course.
But Muhammad Fuad, I don't know, he was not sure about his answer, if it's possible or not.
System, if your question is while you enter transaction, the related projects only come while selected business units, it's already included.
Even we're not talking here at the level of related projects. We're talking only, we provided a chart of account with the dimensions required by account.
Okay, it's already on system.
It's already supposedly on system. So when we want to post, if we select the account, so there's a drop down, right? There's a window, like a box, and it has all the dimensions.
From the drop down.
Yeah.
We're asking that.
See, if it's.
Let him complete the
We're asking that the BU cost center project department, we want only to highlight the one required as per the chart of account we provided you.
See, we have here 2 approaches. If you select as an account itself, not a sub ledger, the system will eliminate the account, the results. But for the dimension screen, system will give you all the results, okay? But while posting, system will give you an error. I will see you in separate session, okay?
So basically his point is, when we have given a definition of account, each account is linked with a specific dimension.
Yes.
Then system should support me in filtering beforehand and show us only the defined ones.
Yeah.
Yes, this is only applicable to this, so no need to show all of them.
We will have a session for training session for this point, and we will focus on this point. انا فاهم النقطه بتاعتك ان انت كان بيظهر لك كده فيلدات كتير كده لازم تختار من، فبيظهر لك فيها كل الريزلتس مظبوط، فانت عايز تفلتر الريزلت اللي موجوده دي.
فعلا for example, if you want to post electrical expense cost, you select the account, then the next box is the dimension.
Yes, business unit.
So you open the dimension.
Yes.
There's a big box or window.
Yeah.
Where you have all the dimensions, whether it's a BU, it's a project, it's a cost center, it's a department.
1 minute.
Open it.
Creating journal entry.
You are talking about this.
Select any cost account.
5 aggregates, for example. Okay. You will find these boxes, right? This you are talking about the financial dimensions.
Open it.
Okay, if you open business unit,
Open the whole thing, the whole box.
this is civil construction. You are talking
Open
about.
the window, the whole financial dimension window, not here.
You are talking about this.
صح. يعني
صح؟ انت قصدك عليه. هو ده اللي انا بكلمك عليه.
We already provided you for this account. You said we need only business unit, project, cost center.
دي مختلفة.
Here we see everything, worker, vendor. So these guys, they don't know
لا.
what is required for each account.
هقول لك حاجة، الشاشة دي ما نقدرش نغير فيها، يعني باي ديفولت الشاشة دي كل السيستم ما بتعتمدش على. هقول لك حاجة، هو لو ما if he don't enter any dimensions, system will ask him for specific what is the required dimensions. But for this screen, it's the same layout for all modules, not depend on the transaction.
Same layout, the screen layout is like that.
But the required dimension only system will ask you about.
How he will ask me?
Give you notification.
What?
Give you notification. This is the required dimensions.
So this is a must.
See Mr. Okay, let's select specific account. We will see it in details in session, but anyway, as we have started. Okay, what is aggregate? Okay, what is the required dimension for aggregate? This is clear. If you enter the account from as a ledger accounts, system will select here the required dimension. He only give you the business unit, project, department, and cost center only.
These are the required?
Yes.
Or these all?
When this other transaction will come, if the account type here is different, what is the account type? If select customer or vendor,
Then those will come.
it will come.
That's there already. Okay, can you go back to this screen. You have said very clearly. Can you click on this one? Click. Yeah. Here. Now here.
What we are talking about is to filtration the result according to, for example, if you select business unit number civil, only project related to civil it will come.
Can you click? Let's see what comes.
Till now it's not set up.
It's not set up.
Till now it's not set up. According to the current setup, it's not set up.
Very good. Okay. Now what I'm trying to ask here, stay on here. Is it possible to put project before and business unit after? And there is a one-to-one relationship. Like we know, metro business unit, infrastructure business unit have got 3 projects. Okay. If somebody is typing, see, can you go? Can you scroll down?
Down.
No. More down. Yeah, like this metro. Somebody selects P83. When they are invoicing, when they are capturing invoices, instead of searching on this thing, they can simply type P83 and it picks the relevant business unit automatically here and just ask the department.
It's not come.
How it is possible? That is what we are asking.
No, it's not come automatically. The system only will filtration the results. Will not come automatically.
So we cannot set a business rule. There are in Oracle and other ERPs, you can set up a business rule. If this project, this is the business unit, or if this is the department, like construction department, it must ask the project. If department is finance, then no project applicable. You understood me? Okay. Like finance department could be for the whole company. No need to ask the project then. Then it goes to head office, business unit, and no need to ask. You know. So accounts people, then they can click directly on that box, and he will simply say finance department, then business unit automatically come, and project becomes not applicable.
Okay.
You understand?
Accounts or dimensions that will come, we can handle.
You can do. Okay.
We can handle what is the dimension required in each account.
Okay.
For example, if you select the transaction for project costs,
not account because overheads or prelims will be applicable for everywhere. Like if you say, for example, printing stationery or computer maintenance, it will be.
We are talking about any account in the chart.
Yeah.
We can set for system what is the required dimensions. It's applicable, and you can also define what is related dimension. For example, if you open business unit, will give you the related project, but you need
to define which is related to what. But here, what I'm talking, see, there are 2 issues. When you said to define, this is a tree type hierarchy, like parent-child. Yes. This is the tree type. What I'm saying is, if somebody selects a child, it knows what is the parent, what is the one level up hierarchy.
No, system will not give you that.
Okay, is there something called in cross-validation rule?
Validation rule, automatic validation is only for to validate. For example, if I select this business unit, the system will validate the related projects.
Like this.
Will validate the related projects. Okay. If I select this business unit, the related cost centers will come.
Okay. Like this.
Your requirements, like if you example, you select this project, and by default this project is related to this cost center and this business unit. Why I need to select, right?
Okay. Good. Very good.
Okay. Let's back to our training.
2 people. No. This is an interaction basically.
I know.
We are learning from you, and maybe we are sharing our experience with you.
Yeah. I got your point. I listened it before in many posts.
So it is very important. Okay. If you want a break, you can take that break. You have been talking all the time. 2 minutes, we can come back, washroom or something. Because 2 people are missing.
Okay.
They are main people for GL.
Yeah. Okay. I can take break. No problem.
So these sessions are basically to share knowledge. Like.
Okay, if we are talking about the financial dimensions values, here's dimension value name, description. Okay, you are talking about active from to same. If you need to activate this dimension from date to date, so this dimension value will not give you any result unless it will be in this date of range. Okay. Don't allow manual entry also. These dimensions come from the master data. System will not give you ability to choose from system. It will give you manual entry. Suspend, it will be suspend. No one can create any transaction. The owner of these dimensions, we can select owner of workers.
That's why your check is. Okay. And here, dimension value to be balanced?
Same, required dimension value to be balanced.
Means what, debit or credit over the same way or different?
Same way.
For me, balance is debit and credit both should be equal.
Should be.
That is how I say.
Yes, should be equal.
Should be equal?
Should
that
be.
Is the meaning? So means if I'm having a business unit, okay, within the same legal entity, and I make this applicable, then we will see a real transaction, how the entry happens.
How
is that a set of account? How do you set up account? Here, extra information?
No, it's not extra information. This is extra information for LC balance,
okay.
only for LC dimensions. We will have this extra. It will be included here.
This is what we have to explain. We have to understand. Okay.
LC balance.
This we know that. Okay. This is for the time being until our cash and bank management comes.
Yes.
So cash and bank management is a part of finance, right, or not?
It's part of finance, right? But some of transactions does not come from the ledger. For example, like LC, you should work with purchase order.
Mm-hmm. So when we do the procurement, that time you will set up.
Yes, you will not ever need these dimensions for LC balance.
Okay, fine. Let's proceed.
We will wait for Mr. Afif, or we can start.
Okay, wait. Afif is there or no?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have here financial dimensions. Okay, what is the required financial dimensions here? As we have said, we have financial dimension for bank loan, business unit, cost center, customer department, LC, LG, project, vendor, workers. Okay, how you can set up the account structure for the accounts here? Chart of account. It's not required from you to make this function, but in order to be aware of this system, of how system give you the required dimensions, but it's not mandatory to be 100 qualified in this point, but to be aware. Configure account structure. What is the account structure? The required dimensions per each account. Mainly, see, we have here two account structure, one for balance sheet accounts and one for P&L accounts. So if you select any account, start with 1 or 2 or 3. 1 is asset, 2 liabilities, 3 owners. The required dimensions will be business unit, project, department, cost center, and some of accounts will be required vendors. Okay, for specific or another example, for P&L accounts, which starts with 4, 5, and 6, the required dimension is business unit and the project. What I have to tell you is under business unit, I can make here edit. Which business unit is this value? System will give you related project here. So system give you validation here. Okay.
5 is for expenses, 6 is for zakat, and
4 for revenue.
No.
5 for operation expenses. 6 for general expenses.
General expenses.
Okay.
5 is for
cost. 5 is cost.
Subcontractor and
كل الاوبريشن cost.
All cost, brother.
All operation cost.
But for general expenses
All cost.
and
Direct cost.
general expenses, we said department will also be applicable. For cost, project will be applicable. Business unit will be.
Yes. So this is the main setup. Okay, for accounts. As we have said, 4 for revenue, 5 operation expenses or cost of goods sold, 6 is expenses. Okay, this is business unit and project. This is main setup. If you have extra setup, we have here advanced rule. For example, if you select this account for revenue, system will ask you which customer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is as an advanced rule. If you select account for bank charges, system which or bank loan account, this account for what?
Very good.
Okay. If you select this account, system asks you which bank loan, what is the bank loan number, and which bank account. Okay, so it's more setup.
okay.
As advanced rule.
From where we get this page?
Advanced rule. Let's see here.
It may not be available in training server.
Parameters?
We cannot access. Or can we access on our computer?
I think you can access.
Okay. Not that everybody it is set up one time. We can
Hey, wait.
just understand.
In his after we start working on the live server, you will not access this point.
Yes.
but in order to be aware.
Yes.
Okay, so chart of accounts here. See.
Maybe we can access just
Setup,
view, but
setup.
not change anything, brother.
1 minute.
So
General ledger, setup, chart of account, configure account structure. Is to configure how the accounts will come and what is the required dimension in each account. This is the setup.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we could just view, brother, so that we could understand the
Let me finish.
nature of the account.
Let me finish. Okay, this is for bank accounts, which is for balance sheet accounts, which start with 1 or 2 and 3. Okay, this is some of required dimensions and some of advanced rules. Okay, some of bank charges, some whatever the required dimension in detail. The extra dimension which is not included here. We will need to review the account structure together, please.
We need to review account structure. Okay.
Okay.
Anytime when you want, we can have a meeting. We can understand how we have designed.
Okay. This is for account structure. Okay. Second point is how to create the general journals. As we have agreed from the last session, that we have general journal, which is our book. Okay. For example, you have book for AP payment, for AP invoices. You have a book for petty cash transaction. You have a book for bank transaction. You have a book for fixed asset transactions. How to create your general journal? Okay. From setup. General ledger module also, setup, general ledger and journals. You have here journal names. As we have agreed from the last session that we will create each business unit will have the related journals, okay? And the assigned users for each business unit will see only the related journals, okay? How to create new journals? Okay, just click on new, enter the journal name. For example, we have general journal for business unit. Let's see here, what is business unit, financial dimensions. Give me business unit example. Civil. Okay, we can make it general journal dash civil. Okay, we can call that general journal. The journal type here is daily. Okay, you will find all the journal types here. Okay, it will be required more detailed session to be clear, but mainly if it's transaction for general transaction, you choose daily. If it's transaction for fixed assets, you will check post fixed asset. Whatever it was, if you need this journal to be in the fixed asset module, you need to check to choose post fixed asset. If you need this journal to be as a daily journal or in the general journal module, select daily. Okay, we will select here daily. Approval, if you need approval for this journal from higher level. In this approve, you will select which person will approve these journals. This is for only to click approval button. If you have approval workflow and the procedure, you can define your own workflow here. As procedure, someone submit and someone approve, and based on conditions, the system will assign for another user. This will be as a workflow for this type of journals. Okay, blocking or private for user group. If I need this journal only for user group, for example, if this journal for business unit civil, it will be private for only users in this business unit. Voucher series is the coding for this journal. For each GV, you need specific digits. Right? Clear? Yeah. For example, for general journal, JG, for example, for bank transaction, okay, bank impressed, whatever, check reversal, whatever. Okay, how to create your voucher number? Just click on view details, click new, enter the number sequence code, general journal civil. The scope system will ask you about the scope also, if it's shared for all the companies or for a specific company. You can say for one company, which is this company. What is the digits required? For example, I need the system give you the voucher coding to BJG civil. So every transaction will start with this digit. So it will be your filing code. You are filing based on this voucher code. Okay, and this is the number of hashes. For example, 9 hashes. You can make it like this better. This is number of hashes 8. If you select the length at 8, make sure that the largest number will be only 8 nines. Okay? And you can select to be manual or continuous. To enter the number string to be continuous, of course. And then click Ctrl Save and close. And you will select here GG General Journal. Will assign this number code or number sequence code for this journal.
Why are we creating this? It's for what?
To record the transactions on this journal. You have دفتر، عارف الدفتر؟ ده الدفتر بتاعك. جوه كل دفتر فيه الجيفيهات بتاعتك.
اوكي.
فده الدفتر بتاعي. اللي بعد كده السيستم يسألك انت عايز تكريت الترانزاكشن دي على انهي جورنال. ده الجورنال نيم بتاعك.
So when we go to JV to JV, when we filter it, depreciation and blah 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 blah, it will appear this one.
حسب الموديول, according to the module. See here, I select here as a daily, so it will come in the general ledger module. If I select a journal type as a fixed asset, will come in the fixed asset module.
Can we see when you finish valid affect?
See, it will affect here, group of approval. See, it will affect here. See, in the journals.
Okay.
See here, it will affect here.
There's a time
okay.
So when you start entry, you will select the voucher.
Yeah.
Journal for civil, journal for infrastructure.
Yes.
This is what.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go on that screen, please, if you
Same screen.
don't mind. The journal where you were defining.
General journals. This is journal names.
Okay.
You have journal. This is all of our journal names.
You have defined, right?
Yeah, we can define. We will define all of this dimension, all of these accounts per each business unit. So it will be multiple by 4, I think.
And voucher numbering sequence. Can you go open any of that journals you have already?
Which one you need to open?
GJ Civil you have opened, no? Go down.
No, I have created, not open.
Yeah, created. Yes,
Yeah.
Click it.
Click.
You want to understand the screen, what we can define. Approval workflow you have explained very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same account for fixed offset account. If I need fixed offset account for this journal.
Okay.
Okay. What is the offset account type? Whatever ledger, bank. Okay. Posting. Some of account. If you need to delete lines after posting, which is not recommended, some of transaction, what is the posting layer? Some of companies have more than layers, layer for operation expenses, layer for tax transactions. Okay.
Can you go left? Yeah.
Lines limit, if you have limit for number of lines. What is the currency code for these journals? If there is sales tax. Private for user group. I have also posting restriction. If I need only specific person to post this type of journal, I can use posting restriction. By user group or by user. So if I know this user shouldn't post this journal, I can eliminate this user. I can eliminate Marine, no problem. Okay.